Hey there, Claire. It's John. I bet you knew that though. I want to make a video today about I wasn't sure what I should make a video about. Last week we talked about one of samba, and it's pretty in depth, and it had a lot of like transposition stuff in it. And I hope that worked out well for you, and I hope you managed to play it around and maybe even pick a couple other keys to try to drop it into because I think it's a good exercise. At first, I thought I was going to talk about one of my favorite songwriters. His birthday was on August 1st, and I've been thinking about him a lot. His name is Jerry Garcia. He was the guitarist and lead singer for the Grateful Dead. I bet you knew that about me, though, that I was into them. So anyway, I was thinking about talking about a song called Crazy Fingers, which is really a cool song with a neat progression. And I might talk about that. Actually, I might as well. Okay. I'm going to play the tune. I'm just going to play through the chord changes. Then I'm going to tell you what they are. And your ear's pretty good. I want to see if you can maybe invent your own kind of arrangement for how it goes. If you want to listen to the song, you can, but I would recommend that you not yet. Just see if you can take this tune and make it your own. I'm going to have a homework assignment for you about it. Okay, so it starts with a D. It goes, your rain falls like crazy fingers. That was a D, a C, a G. That's kind of one of those backdoor progressions. Your rain falls like crazy fingers. Treeless and mouth on word. I don't remember the words. Keeping time. So that's a little fun chain of chords. I'm going to play it without singing. That's a B flat. That's an F. That's an F minor. And then it cadences to a G with a little suspended. Right? That's the first phrase. The second phrase has a B flat, then a B flat minor, then an E flat major 7, then an A flat. Let me do that again. And then it does G to G suspended once again. So I'm going to play both of the phrases now, the first phrase and the second phrase together, all of the chords. And then if you want to take a second to maybe write them down, just a quick little sketch of what chords come where, and see if you can't make it your own a little bit in just a second. Then I'll show you the next part. There's a few phrases in this thing, and it's pretty intricate for a pop song, like a rock band. Actually, it's quite good. That's a D. This is C. This is G. This is B flat, F, F minor, G, suspended, back to G, B flat minor, B flat major 7, A flat 7 maybe not 7, G, to suspended, back to G. Okay, take a second, make sure that you have that down, that little progression. If you want to back it up and listen to it again, you should. But then when you're back, I'm going to show you the chorus of the song. Oh, I should mention, when you look up the song, and you should, look up the lyrics, look up a recording of the song. There's a few live releases. Well, there's many live releases. It's the Grateful Dead. As a matter of fact, I'd probably recommend you just pop open Spotify, type Crazy Fingers Grateful Dead, and pick one. I would say the studio recording is probably not as lively as the live recordings. They tend to be better live. Okay, anyway, I'm going to show you the next part. Okay, so I'm going to tell you all that I just did. I'm going to play an F minor, to an F minor 7, to an A flat, and then to an E flat. Now straight to F minor 7, then to A flat, E flat. Now it's a quick C minor, G, take a second, back that up, write it down. I'm going to play it one more time without talking over it. Okay. Now the next part, how does it go? It goes to an A flat. Hallelujah, sings plainly for you. Actually, I have a couple of problems with this part. I don't think I actually know the chord. So that's it's an A flat coming out of the C minor G. It goes up a half step to A flat 7, and then E flat major 7 to C minor. I think it's a D7, then a D flat major 7, then a G. The same G suspended thing. I'm going to get back to you on exactly how that works. And actually, I've seen it written in a couple different ways in a couple different fake books. And honestly, I've never really taken the time to figure it out. It just caught me up kind of unawares there as I was making this video. But it's a pretty groovy thing. Anyway, what I wanted to say before, and I forgot before I got sidetracked thinking about live recordings and studio recordings, is the lyrics to this song, which are quite interesting. They're good. They're all a bunch of haiku that the lyricist for the band had written in his notebook. And they weren't supposed to be connected. It was just his haiku pages. Like he had a couple pages where he'd write down a haiku. Like, your rain falls like crazy fingers, peals of fragile thunder, keeping time. And then, like, midnight on a carousel ride, reaching for the gold ring down inside. Never can reach, it just slips away, but I try. Like a whole bunch of haiku that he had written down. And Jerry Garcia looked at the page of the notebook. He's like, that looks like a song. And the lyricist, rather than say, well, it's not really a song, it's just a bunch of haiku, he was like, yeah, that'll work. So anyway, he took all these haikus and he turned them into a song. It's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and play through it. I'm going to kind of fudge that last little bit that I didn't get exactly right in my mind. And you'll be okay with that, I hope. Okay, so here I go. that's a song. Actually, I think I got it almost kind of right that last time around. And I am actually pretty sure that D7 to D flat major 7 to G suspended makes sense. And the reason it makes sense is because of the C natural, right? C natural in D7, C natural in D flat major 7, C natural in G7 or G suspended. And notice it's not a G7 suspended, it's just a G suspended. Okay, well that's one video. I might make you another one just because I'm feeling like playing Jerry Garcia music and maybe you want to see it. And if you don't, that's okay. No trouble. Okay, thanks for humoring my weirdness. Talk to you later.